Yo, what up? It's your boy Corey Parson, the fantasy executive here for the Better Sports Network and Fantasy Alarm. And I am going to give you an NBA future that you can take to the bank. Now, mind you, we're about 3 weeks away from the All-Star break, but I can guarantee you that the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are currently the number one seed in the Western Conference, will be eliminated in the first round by a team that's like the 7 or 8 seed, depending on where it finishes. Now, teams that have Rudy Gobert normally fare very well during the regular season. We've seen it with the Utah Jazz for years. You ever see the Utah Jazz in the conference finals? But this is not just about Rudy Gobert. Last night, for all intents and purposes, Karl-Anthony Towns had the best night in Minnesota Timberwolves basketball history, scoring 62 points. But this was an AAU style of performance, and the coach called him out on it afterwards. Now, Towns did get hot. He was wet from three, knocking down bucket after bucket after bucket. But the 10-31 Charlotte Hornets would never go away. They hung in the game the entire time, to the point to where they outscored the Timberwolves 36-18 in the fourth quarter, while Cat sat on the bench for the majority of the fourth quarter. In the post game, after the Timberwolves lost, head coach Chris Finch criticized the team for having immature play, and Anthony Edwards, one of the star players, also said the same thing. The Minnesota Timberwolves do not have any culture. And it starts with Chris Finch, and it goes through the rest of the team. I'll give Anthony Edwards a pass on it because he has that dog in him. But this is the truth of the matter. This team, I guarantee you, will not make it past the first round of the NBA playoffs, regardless of how good their regular season record is. There is a culture issue in Minnesota, and it will rear its ugly head come NBA playoff time. Now, you don't want no culture issues with your fantasy baseball teams. Is that possible? I think it is. But what you can do is sign up for a Fantasy Alarm All-Pro subscription, and you can like all contents for all sports and all draft guides, not just fantasy baseball. Go All-Pro now and save an extra $100 when you unlock all access all year. Use the promo code LOCK at fantasyalarm.com/lock.